Good evening and welcome back. We have some other news to tell you about tonight. We'll get back to remembering Denise in just a moment. And we actually have an exclusive story now that we were working on setting up last week. And Denise was excited to see this piece come together. Some new developments from a man from Darien who was arrested for killing a hotel worker on the island of Anguilla. Scott Hapgood is being sued by that man's family. Channel 3's Mike Savino spoke to their lawyer, who says his clients are looking forward to telling their side of the story.
Mr. Hapgood is not going back to Anguilla, so Anguilla has to come to him.
Stephen Seligman represents Kenny Mitchell, the 27-year-old Anguillan man who died in the hotel room of Scott Hapgood. Hapgood and his family were on vacation in Anguilla when Mitchell came to their room. What led to the handyman's death is now in dispute. Hapgood is fighting a manslaughter charge at Anguilla. He refuses to return for his trial because he says his safety can't be guaranteed. But Eyewitness News learned that Hapgood was served with a wrongful death lawsuit today by Mitchell's family in Connecticut.
This is a man whose life was valuable, whose life was important, and whose life should not have been ended.
The lawsuit says that Mitchell went to Hapgood's hotel room and that Hapgood attacked him and pinned him to the floor. It also points out that the initial cause of death was asphyxiation.
A toxicology report later found that Mitchell had more than a lethal dose of cocaine in his system, but Seligman is optimistic the evidence will show that it was still Hapgood who caused his death.
The forensic pathologist did point out to the presence of these drugs as a possible, not a likely factor.
The case is filed in federal court in Bridgeport, but will rely on Anguillan law. We reached out to a spokesman for Hapgood, but got no response. Hapgood has claimed that Mitchell came to his room on his own. Hapgood says he acted in self-defense, and Mitchell died of an overdose. Seligman says that the lawsuit will allow for the facts to come out.
The precise circumstances of what transpired that day are not known to anybody.
That was Mike Savino reporting. We'll have more updates throughout the evening with the news. We'll be back with more Remembering our friend Denise DiCenzo right after this quick break.